Hello, good evening, my dear students. This is Surya Anand, chemistry teacher. Welcome in my channel, Chemistry Wala Answer. Today I come with the video, chapter number 3, Atoms and Molecules. This is the class of chemistry, class 9. So, let's start with the today video. That the first topic is the what is an ion. What is an ion? Ion are some compounds. There are some compounds which are formed by charged particles. Such charged particles are called ion. There are some compounds which are formed by charged particles. Such charged particles are called ions. The ions that carry positive charges are called cations, and the ions that carry negative charges are called anion. Next is a compound formed by a metal and a non-metal consists of charged particles. The metal atom carries the positive charge and the non-metal atom carries the negative charge. What does the metal atom carries the positive charge and the non-metal atom carries the negative charge? For example, sodium chloride, NaCl. NaCl is made up of sodium atom, that is metal, and the chlorine atoms non-metal. Again, this is all about. There are some compounds which are formed by charged particles. Such particles are called ions. The ions that carry positive charge are called cations, and the ions that carry negative charges are called anions. A compound formed by metal and non-metal consists of a charged particle. The metal atom carries the positive charge and the non-metal atom carries the negative charge. Sodium chloride, NaCl, is made up of sodium atom metal and the chlorine atom non-metal. Thus, in a sodium chloride molecule, sodium atom is the cation Na plus and the chlorine atom is the anion Cl minus. In sodium chloride, these are positive charge. Ions are bonded by what is known as the electrostatic force of attraction. So, thank you for watching my video. Next again, I am giving the next topic, that is the valency. What do you understand by the valency? Let us understand the valency in a very simple way. What do you understand by the valency? Valency. You have always known that Cu plus, Cu2 plus, Al2 plus, Al3 plus, Al3 plus, H plus, Au2 plus, Au3 plus. These are the things you always just see with the element and compound. So let us understand these things today. These things are known as the valency. And we are going to understand the valency today. So my dear student, today we are going to understand the valency. What do you mean by the valency? Understand the valency in a simple way. What do you mean by the valency? So, what do you understand by the valency? Let us make it clear. So, atoms of different elements combined with one or more atoms of different elements. So, my dear student, atoms of different elements combined with atoms of different elements combined with one or more atoms of other, with one or more atoms of other, one or more atoms of other elements, because they have the other elements, because they have the ability to do so. They have the ability to do so. This ability is called the combining capacity. This ability is called the combining capacity, combining capacity or valency. This ability is called the combining capacity or valency of an element, or valency of an element. So my dear students, let us understand these things in a very simple way. The combining capacities of different elements are the combining capacities of different elements are compared with that of hydrogen, are compared with that of hydrogen. This is because no compound of hydrogen is yet known. This is because no compound of hydrogen yet known. This is because no compound of hydrogen is yet known. Except hydrozoic acid and 3H. Except hydrozoic acid and 3H, in which more than one atom and 3H, in which more than one atom of an element, in which more than one atom of an element is combined with one atom of hydrogen, combined with one atom of hydrogen. So my dear student, the valency of an element is defined as, the valency of an element is defined as, so my dear student, the valency of an element is defined as its capacity to combine, defined as its capacity to combine with other element, with other elements. It is measured by the number of hydrogen or chlorine. It is measured by the number of hydrogen or chlorine atoms which combine with number of hydrogen chlorine atoms which combine with chlorine or hydrogen atoms which combine with or are displaced by one atom of the element, one atom of the element. So my dear student, it is quite clear. So my dear student, it is quite clear. One atom of an element. Elements having valencies. Elements having valency. Elements having valencies. Elements having valencies 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are said to be monovalent, divalent, to be monovalent, divalent, trivalent and tetravalent, trivalent and tetravalent respectively. So my dear student, valencies of some common elements we will discuss after the discussion of these things. So what do you understand by the valency? Atoms of different elements combined with one or more atoms of other elements because they have the ability to do so. The ability is called the combining capacity or valency of an element. The combining capacity of different elements are compared with that of hydrogen. This is because no compound of hydrogen is yet known as except hydrozoic acid N3H in which more than one atom of an element is combined with other atom of hydrogen. So the valency of an element is defined as its capacity to combine with other element. It is measured by the number of. The valency of an element is defined as its capacity to combine with other element. It is measured by the number of hydrogen or chlorine atoms which combine with or are displaced by one atom of the element. So elements having valencies 1, 2, 3 and 4 are said to be monovalent, divalent, trivalent and tetravalent respectively. There are few valencies of some other elements and compound. There are few valencies of some elements and compound. Subham, there are some valencies of some elements. दोनों में सबसे पहले black of other elements and compound. So my dear student, let us understand jaldi. So let us understand the some valencies of some elements and compounds in a tabular form. So my dear student, let us understand the valencies of some elements and compounds in the tabular form, and these are very important for the future, and these are very important in the terms of the chemistry. You should be keep in your mind always. So let us understand these things in a very simple way. So let us understand these things in a very simple way. So let us understand there are few monovalent, divalent and trivalent elements. So let us do it in a clear way. Let us do it in a conceptual way. So make it clear and make it very simple. So my dear student, let us understand the things in a very simple way. So valencies of some common element are as valencies of some common elements are as. Valencies of some common elements are as. First is the monovalent. Second is the divalent. Third is the trivalent. And fourth one is the tetravalent. So what are the elements which comes under these things? So first one is the monovalent. Hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, sodium, potassium and silver. Hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, sodium, potassium and silver.
जाएंगे
So my dear student, let us understand these things in a very simple way. So let us understand with the hydrogen. Hydrogen come under the monovalent. After that you can say chlorine is come in the monovalent, bromine monovalent, chlorine, iodine, sodium, potassium and silver. These are the monovalent. After that oxygen is a divalent, sulfur is a divalent, calcium is a divalent, barium is a divalent, zinc is divalent and magnesium is divalent. After that in trivalent, that number of 3 atoms: boron, nitrogen, aluminum and gold. Boron, nitrogen, aluminum and gold. And what are the tetravalent? Carbon, silicon and sulfur. Carbon, silicon and sulfur. So my dear student, it is quite able. It is quite clear about these things. It is quite clear. Yes. Yeah. It is quite clear about the things. It is quite clear in your mind that you must always keep in your mind that these are the things. Always remember. These are the things you have to be always remember for discussion point of view. So the valencies of some common elements are as monovalent, divalent, trivalent, tetravalent. Number 1 atom present, 2 atom present, 3 atom present and 4 atom present. Hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, sodium, potassium and silver. These are the monovalent. Oxygen, sulfur. Student, this is all about the thing. You should that this is the atoms and molecules. The valencies of some common elements are as follows. The valency 1, that is called monovalent. The valency 2, that is divalent. The valency 3 is trivalent. The valency 4 is tetravalent. So hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, sodium, potassium and silver. These are the monovalent. The valency is 1. Oxygen, sulfur, calcium, barium, zinc and magnesium respectively, that are the divalent. The valency is 2. Boron, nitrogen, aluminum and gold. The valency is 3, trivalent. Carbon, silicon and sulfur. The valency is 4, that is tetravalent. So my dear friends, this is all about the today class. This is student chemistry teacher. Welcome channel Chemistry Alam sir. Thank you all of you watching the video. Don't skip the video and give more views, like and share. Also subscribe my channel. Thank you all of you. Take care.